Okay, so I went into Wikipedia to find a definition for gamification and came upon a page that said gamification. And I'm scrolling down, perusing through the page, reading a couple of things, getting some more detailed information. And lo and behold, I come upon this right here, external video. So I said, well, maybe this will teach me a little bit more about gamification. I really had no idea what I was getting into. So I clicked on that and it brings me up to a site for the University of Pennsylvania that has a gamification class for free that you could take. And this is even though we've learned about this, I don't know if this is considered a MOOC, but this is my first exposure to seeing something like this, and I was just so excited I wanted to share it with you. And I clicked on the introduction because I thought that would give me a good idea.
Hi there. I'll be your professor in this course. Now, don't worry, I'm not actually going to teach the class from inside a video game, but I am going to show you how some of the techniques that designers use in games like this one can be applied to problems in business, education, health, and other fields. That's a technique that we call gamification. Hang on a second, I'll get out of here.
So he's going to fly out of his virtual world here and come into his office and start
Much better.
talking to us.
Hi there, I'm Kevin Werback, a professor at the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania. And I'm thrilled that so many of you have signed up for this online course about the emerging field of gamification. In the next 6 weeks, I'm going to teach you about what gamification means and how you can apply it to solve real-world problems. Some of you may not be familiar with the concept of gamification, so let me give a brief introduction here. I'll give you a much more concrete and detailed definition later on. Gamification is about learning from games. So, what can we learn from Angry Birds? Well, we can learn that there's something really popular there. Angry Birds in its various incarnations has been downloaded over 1 billion times. Can 1 billion people be wrong? But there's more to it than that. Gamification is about learning from games, not just in the sense of learning about the games themselves, but understanding what makes the game successful, understanding what makes the games engaging, understanding what games can do, why games have power, and then taking some of those techniques and thoughtfully applying them to other situations which are not themselves games. So, for example,
okay, so I'm not going to have you go through the whole introduction. You can look at that on your own. Very interesting, though. And if you are interested in learning more about gamification and actually possibly designing your own, this whole course takes you through all of the ins and outs of gamification. I thought it was interesting learning about the design and how to do that. I actually went into a few of these and listened to maybe 3 to 5 minutes of it just to get snippets of information that I was interested in, which of course anybody can do. In the end, it gives you the information you need to get your certificate if that's what you choose to do. Or you could do like what I did. You just went in, picked and chose a couple of things that you were interested in to go ahead and learn more about or sit through some of his lectures. Actually, he's very interesting, has a lot of obviously graphics and a little bit of interaction. If you wanted to take it as a regular course, it gives you the information along here. If you do want to have homework and quizzes and written assignments, you're welcome to do that. But I thought this was so interesting, and some of you might be interested in learning more about gamification and how to do it, which this, I guess we'd call it a MOOC, offered. So good luck and have fun.